I've coloured in the background so you can see it better, see what I'm doing. This area here, which is clear, that's because I've got sellotape going across, so you can't. But I need to know that I can go across here, and that's background, so on. But there it is. That's my background all coloured in, so you can see what's going on. I'm going to take a V tool, and I'm going to come on the waist side of the line down here. Now if it's a bit hard, as this wood is, I'm going to have to use a mallet. I'm stopping well short of anything that I might bump into. Same here. Now I might have to do that a second time, and just so that I am by eye approaching my just above the background. So there's my first groove, and what that does is it protects this edge and allows me to set in and the edge crumble off. So I'll do this down here, and like around here, what I can't do is all the little detail. So I'll come down here, stop there, then I'm going to come down on the outside here, and just rough that in. So I'm a little bit away from where I want to finish, and I'm ignoring any little detail, like here for example. I can't possibly do that with this tool. This is all to be done later with different tools setting in. So this is just the best I can to protect all those edges. Probably down exactly where I want to be. So this one's a little bit shallower, but that's okay. Now I'm going downhill on the book here, so I have to come this way. So what I've done, you can see, is I've isolated a bit of the background, and it's this bit we're going to be taking down with our deeper gouges. So working all the way around this. Let me just show you what I'm going to do here. What keeps fooling me is that I've got a high spot here. In other words, it's downhill from there and there because of the book. So I can't really go uphill this direction because I'm going into the wood. So that keeps fooling me in other parts. So I must be careful about this. So what I'm going to do is from this high spot, again on the inside, I'll be coming this way. And then I'm going to come downhill. Of course, if this is a softer wood, you can just push this, but this is a very hard wood, the sycamore, so I do need this mallet just outside that line. Now what about this here? Well, this is all like the other detail. I can't get this tool, look at that, I love that sort of thing. I can't get this tool into all those little recesses. That's going to have to be nibbled back with gouges. So what I am going to do is just draw a line or I won't actually literally draw it, but I will be going like this and just evening everything out like this around it. So let's start here. So again, let me just be clear what I'm doing. I'm protecting the edge that I'm going to want to keep here. I'm also isolating the background so that I can clear that out. So all this bit here, I'm going to nibble that back in the next stages. So this is quite a rough sort of first sort of stage, lining in, protecting the background. Here, by the way, I've made lines because my drawing wasn't true, and I thought it'd actually look better if this was more perfectly vertical. So this stage, this depth here should be a little bit above what we're going to end up with. So you can see I've got a bit to go. What I don't want to go is deeper than that background. So I'm going to work my way around the whole thing now, just lining in. This is what it looks like at the end of the lining in stage, and I want to just recap what I've done, because your design is very likely to be quite different, but you will start it off in this way. You will line in around the outline of these various elements of the carving. You want to go just inside the line. Okay, make sure you don't go into the subject. You want to be able to even off things that are details. So for example here, I've tried a little bit, but it's all evened off, and up here, remember we did that there. So don't worry about the detail. Bits like this, I haven't even bothered doing, because there's no way I'm going to get this V tool in there anyway, but it's, you know, it's easier to do that with gouges. The depth is quite important. These should look roughly the same width of these cuts, because they'll be the same depth. So that's the lining in. What it's doing, what's really important, is we're going to protect, we're sneaking up on all these very short bits, and so we need to be careful about these edges. So this is what that's doing, that's protecting, and it's within all this waste. And you can see that I've been able to use the waste, come right in and not worry, because all this is now going to be cut away in our next stage, which is what I call lowering this waste back to the background.